YouTube, what's going on YouTube? What is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, you got one more time, DEDRICKHICKSJR, and I'm back with another fragrance video. All right, Smell Good family. Hopefully everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic. Positive energy and positive vibes. Hopefully everyone is truly doing well. All right, so this video is another video. A conversation with someone prompted this video and got me thinking to put this out after having a conversation. So, fellow friend of mine, you know, he's I wouldn't say he's an enthusiast, but he does like smelling good, appreciates smelling good. I mean, he was talking and he called and he said, "Hey man, I'm trying to step up my game, man, you know." And his words, not mine. I'm, you know, kind of getting a little tired of wearing the Dior Sauvages and the Blue de Chanels and the, you know, the 1 millions and stuff like that. I want to start adding some things in my collection that are, you know, that can step my game up. And I said, say less. So I gave him some recommendations. I gave him some things to look into. I'm actually sending him a decant pack because he doesn't live here in Jacksonville. He just knows some things, and he's going to go out on his own and see, you know, if he can get something on his nose that he could vibe to and appreciate. So I thought to myself, let's bring this over to the channel because there could be others in this same type of spot. So today I got five fragrances that could definitely help step up your game, elevate your game, and kind of take you to the next level if you desire to do so. All right, so this is not for everyone. All right, this is not for everybody, but rock with me anyway because something here might pique your interest for sure. All right, up first from the house of Nishane. All right, we have Fan Your Flames. Fan Your Flames. Man, this is an incredible fragrance. I mean, the first time I smelled it, it threw me for a loop, man. You get this weirdly tropical, dark, boozy, spicy style of a fragrance. I love that the notes are on the bottle. So coconut rum, tobacco, tonka bean, oak moss, Chinese cedar wood are some of the notes on this thing. So it's such a unique profile, definitely for the cooler months for sure. So I wouldn't necessarily say it's super sweet, but it does have its sweetness to it. But that hint of coconut, it kind of comes off like a roasted coconut vibe with all the different darker nuances in here, but then that rum and that boozy note really highlights it for sure. So this is some really good stuff here. Very much different than what's out there mass appealing wise. So if you're trying to step your game up, especially looking for a more heavier fragrance for the cooler months, check this one out. From the house of Nishane, we have Fan Your Flames. This definitely helped to elevate my collection for sure with this fragrance. All right, up next, man, from the house of Zaharov in collaboration with TLTG Reviews, we have Evening Mystique. Dope bottle, love the colorway, love the bottle, man. Ross and George, they did a great job with this one for sure. This is spicy, woody, kind of got like, I get like an oriental spicy feel to it. Woodsy for sure. Oh, but it smells so good. This is a much more masculine style of a fragrance. I wouldn't dare call this unisex. Not saying women couldn't wear it. Just depends on what your taste is. But this one has a lot of different notes going on in here. But the one thing for sure that stands out to me is there's an orris butter note in here. And there's like kind of like a savoriness to this underneath the spices and the darker tones of this fragrance. I get like this buttery feel to it underneath, and I always pick it up when I smell it, man. It just smells so amazing, so good. Great perform off my skin, definitely a step up. Now the thing is about this one, even if you're watching this in the future, this is a limited fragrance, all right? So once it's gone, it is going to be gone. So if you can get your hands on it, or you can pay retail for it, do so, because once it's gone, the prices are just gonna skyrocket, all right? So looking at this one, definitely a different approach and a different profile to the everyday type of scents that are out there, but ultimately it's really good, and I appreciate it for sure. They did a great job over there with this one. From the house of Zaharov in collaboration with TLTG Reviews, we have Evening Mystique. Great stuff, and ever since I've gotten this bottle, the juice has gotten a little bit browner, a little bit darker in the back, so that just lets you know the maceration process of this continues on even after you get the bottle. All right, up next for sure, this is a step up because the fragrance before this one a lot of people love, all right, but this goes in a different direction. From the house of Parfums de Marley, we have Layton Exclusive. This here is This is something else, okay? Now your Layton DNA is definitely in here, but with the additions of coffee and oud and grapefruit, there's a cinnamon in here as well. This is a very kind of had an oriental spice feel. Definitely has some depth and some body to this fragrance for sure. It does not hold any punches. I would not wear this in the warmer months at all. This is definitely a cooler weather fragrance. Not as mass appealing as the original Layton, but the DNA, like I said, is still there. So if you're looking for an uptick, so to speak, with the DNA, this is it for sure, no doubt about it. So the one thing that I appreciate is the oud and the coffee. It kind of gives this oriental spice feel to the fragrance. I really enjoy that. My nose really enjoys that for sure. So this is really, really good. It's a little bit more expensive than the original Parfums de Marly. Even on discount, it still kind of has an expensive price tag. But every once in a while, like me, you'll be able to, like I was able to find this fragrance for a really good price that I just could not pass up, because this is one that has been on my list for sure. So this definitely stepped up my fragrance collection for real. And I kind of wear Layton in the fall, and then as it gets a little bit colder, I'll be bringing this one out for sure. So not redundant to me, but could it be redundant overall? I don't know. You're gonna have to decide that. All right. From the house of Parfums de Marly, we have Layton Exclusive. One of my all-time favorites, man. I really fell in love with this off first sniff for sure. All right. Up next, this is not for the weak at heart. This is not for people who are not trying to make a decision in any way, shape, or form. If you're wearing this, then you know what you know, and if you know, you know. All right. From the house of Terenzi, we have Eau Intense Vetiver. This is a big dog scent, a masculine bomb, not for the weak at heart. The vetiver and the bitter orange and the spices in here are high level. They are high level. Even as it dries down and settles in, you still get that manly, masculine vibe coming off this fragrance for sure. I personally love this fragrance. They did a fantastic job, very much so niche designer type of vibe for real. But if you love vetiver, you like that clean and soapy, easygoing vetiver like Mancera's Vetiver Sensual or other easygoing vetiver fragrances, this is not that. Even from previous fragrances from this house, like the original EDT or Givray, stuff like that, this ain't that. This is intense, this is strong, and is unmistakable masculine. All right, so if you're looking for something a little different, something a little bit unique on the other side, a little more grungy or a little bit windier type of vetiver fragrance, look into this one. You need a little challenge. You want something to kind of update you from the easy to go wearing vetiver fragrances for sure. This is it. From the house of Terenzi, we have Eau Intense Vetiver. This is not to be played with. I do not recommend blind buying this. Again, it is not for the weak at heart. It is not. All right. And last but not least, man, this is a job well done off of a classic here in the fragrance community, and I'm so happy to have this because they really killed it, and they answered a lot of questions from the previous. Even though the previous is so great, it did have some questions that we want answered, and they answered them here. From the house of Tom Ford, we have Noir Extreme Parfum. So what are the questions that they gave us answers to? Well, the Noir Extreme's performance level is not the greatest, all right? And frankly, when I wear it and how I wear it, I don't need it to perform like that. But it's been loud and clear that the performance of the Noir Extreme, people kind of wish they could have got a little bit more, where, well, your prayers have been answered here, because this is a performer. Up the ante, so to speak. Just like Layton Exclusive does with Layton, this is what Noir Extreme Parfum does against the Noir Extreme. There's so many additional heavier notes to this fragrance for sure. Patchouli, there's an oud in here. There's additional florals in here, a little bit more of a spicier take. Heavier for sure. Great perform on my skin, man. I get 9 to 10 hours off my skin. In the cold, this stuff shines. This is shine. Now, date night for me, I'm gonna wear Noir Extreme. Cozy, intimate settings, Noir Extreme. But if I'm out and about, man, and I'm pushing it, I'm in an environment where my fragrance will be able to travel and, you know, possibly, you know, be noticed or complimented. If somebody feels the need to, that's fine. If they don't, I'm good too. But this right here, that DNA is amped up for sure. So this could definitely take you to another level from the Noir Extreme to the Noir Extreme EDP to the Noir Extreme Parfum. Tom Ford and his team were listening and they got it right, and this definitely will help elevate your fragrance, especially in the wintertime when you're dealing with those colder temperatures for sure. All right, so from the house of Tom Ford, we have Noir Extreme Parfum. Definitely can help take your fragrance game up to the next level for sure. All right, Smell Good family. So those are 5 fragrances that could really propel your fragrance collection up to the next level. Of course, there's many more that can do that and have done that. All right, but these are the 5 that we're just talking about today. All extremely unique profiles, and they all give different things to the fragrance community in their own very special way. But my fragrance collection is definitely more elevated because of these 5 for sure, and I'm happy about that. All right, so let me know down below in the comments what fragrances you feel can elevate your collection or other people's collection. Give us some recommendations. Let us know down below in the comments, man, what you guys think about fragrances to help elevate your collection. All right, so Smell Good family, y'all know what it is. Be cool, be safe, take care of yourselves. As always, splack it up, splack it down, splack it that thing all around. And remember, what you put onto this world, you out there, you, exactly where you are going to get back. Knocking on the door to 10K. We're knocking out the door. We're pulling up to the driveway of 10K. If you're not a member of the Smell Good family, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and then meet me down in the comments below. We can talk about what you love and what I love, and that's the beautiful art of fragrances. All right, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Thank y'all for y'all support. And as always,